Hello. We are going to make together the bastilla or the moshaliltet, molawe, as it is called in Yemen. We add an amount of flour. Then we add salt. We also add about 2 tablespoons of sugar. And we start the mixer. And then we carefully add 3 tablespoons of oil. This is essential for the dough's success. The oil must be mixed first. Then we add water. And we knead the dough thoroughly and assist the mixer until we achieve a smooth consistency. Dough. Soft. Does not stick to the bowl of the mixer. Then we add more flour. Combine the ingredients thoroughly in a separate bowl like this. We gently brush it with a little bit of oil and let it. The duration of 1 hour should be covered and then left for 1 hour. Here, after resting for an hour, we divide it according to the desired bread to the exact size of the bread you desire to. Serve it and wipe it with a little oil. It covers for 20 minutes. We carefully prepare a rich blend of olive oil and butter. Some people choose to caramelize the butter, while others prefer to mix it with oil. We prepare the filling, which consists of Hungarian cheese and cheese, with a little of mint. Here we carefully roll out the dough evenly. It is very important to brush it lightly with a little oil, and then we carefully spread it out. The spreading should be as much as possible. About 15 centimeters in length, 30 centimeters in width. If the edges of the dough are carefully cut, this doesn't matter for the final shape of the bread, but the stretching should be done carefully from all possible sides until we finally have a very thin and carefully stretched dough. Then we sprinkle a little bit of butter, the melted butter, and oil, and a little from the flour. This creates gaps. Then we fold it into 2 parts and then into 4 parts. In this way, we combine them with the preservation of the gaps that form during the folding process. And this second pastry, we also extend it. The mixture of oil and butter helps. A significant amount occurs during the rolling process and in expanding the dough. We also sprinkle it, the mixture of oil and butter. We sprinkle it with flour. Then we fold it into 2 parts. We put the filling on. At the bottom, we carefully fold the other section over to complete the process and fold it in a circumstantial manner, adding butter and oil continuously in between layers, the layers with the flour, and we gather it this way and combine it. We don't need too much so it doesn't get tough. We gently roll it out a little more using our hands and not using the rolling pin. We should not press too much so that we avoid stress. Don't get mixed up. And by placing it in a lined baking tray. And we have now preheated the oven to the desired temperature for 5 minutes before that. And we also add a bit more of the oil and butter mixture. As for the other one, we carefully place it on the designated surface. We heat the frying pan for 5 minutes. We flip the stuffed pastry in it, and we cover it until al-bukhari. It works diligently on its maturation process, and this is its final form after being carefully taken out of the oven. It can be deliciously baked on a griddle or in the oven.